Hello, hello. I haven't gone live in a while, and we're not really doing all that much today. Um, just thought I would show some clouds today because I know that it's Labor Day weekend. So if nobody pops in, hey, that's fine. I just came out here to get some of the clouds this morning because I still don't have enough room on my phone, and I really wanted to share this with everybody. I'm still getting stuff caught up from the storm yet. We got our fence done. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, but if that showed up or not. But look at this view. Yeah, look at this view. I just went live just so I could uh, capture the view. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? This can be my live stream for all I can. Yeah, this could be my live stream. And just shoot this live and have everybody watch it. You know? Hey, Pico Fodder. How are you today? How are you today? I'm doing good. I just thought I would go live for a little bit today. Since it's nice and cool, I'm doing fantastic as well. Yeah, this was a pop up live because look at the view here, and I did not have a room on the phone, so I figured like, well, I would go live with this. It's really cool. So, how are you today? Isn't that amazing? So, how are you today? Yeah, we're getting back to normal from the storm that we had. We had an EF1 tornado. Yeah, it's supposed to be a hot one here today as well. That's why I'm kind of like out here now because it is so cool and so nice out. And like you see in the live with the clouds and everything. Yeah, we had an EF1 uh, tornado in late August. It'll be 2 weeks ago on Thursday. And as you can see, the landscape is changed just slightly, but yeah, yeah, it's actually clouded over today. Yeah, this is just like a little pop up, little live. It is cloudy as heck facing the east. But how is your week? Yeah, today we're just gonna sit and chill. Yesterday we went to the casino and we did good. And they were playing a lot of Jimmy Buffett. In case you don't know, Jimmy Buffett passed away on Friday, and and I found out Saturday morning through a YouTube friend of mine, and he was only 76. And I did a small little tribute, but it is just absolutely gorgeous. These clouds. Hey, Jez, how are you today? Yeah, I came out here to show everybody this. Look at those clouds. And it's cloudy right now, so I don't see any dragonflies. Yes, we are doing a lot better. Yeah, we are doing a lot better. The tornado in the neighborhood, we're doing a lot better. Um, it took off the top of that pine tree there, and a few other trees in the neighborhood there, but I just had to show you guys this. Yeah, and that's looking to the east there. But yeah, it is just gorgeous out. Oops, that's my leg. But yeah, we're just chilling today. Our garden is winding down. I think we still have we took out one bean bush a few days ago. But since it's clouded over, I can show you. And that'll give me a good excuse to open up the gate. Because I haven't opened up. Oh, yeah, he did it structurally. But, oh, in fact, he took out two bushes. Um, these are the last of the beans here. Last of the bean plants. Bean plants left yet. A few more good days of heat, and there's some beans. Normally, if the sun is out, you wouldn't be able to see that, but those are beans. Marigolds. Okay, Dad's gotta pick up. I'll let him know about the tomatoes. And those are our tomatoes. Can somebody tell us what this is? Because we don't know what this is at all. And does anybody know? And I'll pan out here. We hear that this is a butterfly bush, but we don't know what it is. And we don't know if it's poisonous or what. But after this season, this will all be taken out. All this stuff here will be taken out. Yeah, this is going to be all weeded out. Some of my sunflowers here. But from here all the way over to here, yeah, those are the sunflowers that got bent over during the storm. We just decided to leave them there. And all of this will be taken out. But there's some of that. And there's the sky. There's some more clouds here. But yeah, but in all seriousness though, we don't know what this is. And it's got these, you got all these little purple things here. In all seriousness, if it's still up and around, I'm going to do another video of this. But yeah, we need to know what this is. Of course, those are like marigolds or anything. But it was so hot that it melted our bird feed for the birds. We don't know what those flowers are either, but in all seriousness, yeah, we need to know what that is. So if anybody could like leave a comment, and once all my August videos are gone, I'm going to do another video on this, because in all seriousness, we need to know what this is. I'm not kidding. Even my dad wants to know what it is. But that is our gate. I did take one picture of the storm. Like I said, I don't really have all that much to talk about. There we go. It's shut. Yeah, we have to figure out the yeah, but in all seriousness, that flower, that great big huge plant, we want to know what that is. But it is such a beautiful day out. Pico Fodder, what are you up to? Are you gonna go to the beach or anything? We'll just probably just chill out here or something. And my I still have August videos, but I'm kind of like getting idea for September. But yeah, look at this. Lying in bed. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that if you just want to like chill out and stuff. And when we had the EF1 tornado, and the damage was $4 million, we got caught up on things that we would not get caught up with, because um, you never know what. Yeah, we might just go out for a ride later. But yeah, when with the power went out, we got caught up on a few things. I actually did some word search puzzles. So I did that, and thank God, thank God that we went to Domino's a few hours earlier, and we had some leftover pizza. We had some sausage, mushroom, and onion pizza left over. But for breakfast, we went to CBK, which is in Gun Lake Casino. And then the following morning, we went to Thursday. Well, yeah, Friday we went to CBK, and then we had some leftover pizza. And then Saturday morning we went to because we have like a whole bunch of comps, and we need to get rid of those because they're changing the system October the 1st. But anyway, we had like these 2 coupons for free breakfast from Chick-fil-A. And we got the sausage, egg, and a biscuit. And they were good. And then we just went to the buffet, So that's where, and the sun is coming out. And so we just went to the buffet, and the power went out at 9:30 Thursday night, and the power must have came on between 11 and 12:30, because when we got home around 1:30 Saturday afternoon, the power was already back on. I'm going to get into a more shadier spot. because the sun's coming out. But yeah, so everything is like all back to normal. But yeah, the winds were 110 miles per hour, and there was 8 tornadoes. Oh, you ate some sushi last night? Oh, nice. See, that's something that I've never tried. Yeah, I never tried it. Yeah, I never tried sushi before. I haven't had really that much seafood. If I get it, it's either at a buffet or Chinese food because my dad does not like seafood, period. And I found out why, but I'm not gonna say. But yeah, I'm sitting in the shade spot. Well, luckily we'll have a little bit more trash because our trash pickup is Monday, and that's Labor Day, so we don't get our trash picked up until Tuesday. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling around. But oh my gosh, and the last thing that came back. Oh, eel sauce. Ooh, ooh. But our whole neighborhood was a mess. Um, the last thing that we got back was Wednesday. We got our cable back on Wednesday, so luckily for that. But yeah, down the oh, you will you. It's in my previous live, and there's still branches. I don't know if you can see it or not, but ooh, ooh, then that does sound good then. But you see where those trees are right there in the intersection? That's where the power lines went. Oh man, we lost. Oh man, we lost telephone, internet, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah we lost a whole bunch. We lost phone, internet, cable, everything. Oh man. And the last thing that we got was Wednesday. I guess there's still people without power, but it was over 200,000 people lost their power, including us. And like I said, you may have to scroll down quite a bit. I put it on my YouTube community tab and whatnot. And Jupiter Street is not that far away from us, and they're Jupiter and Plainfield is not that hard, but everybody got hit. Rockford, Northern Michigan, Northern Grand Rapids, where I'm at, and Lowell, and Ionia to the east. Detroit got it real bad. But anyway, but how was? Oh, you did. So you still have the Golden Corral. I don't think Michigan has the. We used to. We used to. It used to be. It used to be in Walker. I don't know if you can hear the breeze. We used to have one in Walker, and they really, really had excellent food. They did. They had outstanding foods. Um, we don't have the old country buffet anymore. That used to be in Walker. Um, now that you think about it, I don't think that we have that much buffets around. Because the buffet that me and my dad go to is in the casino, but today we're not going because they have all you can eat crab legs. And regardless if you get the crab legs or not, they charge $50 per person. And one day that we went there because we had big comps and I paid for it. Yeah, too. We don't. Another place that we liked. I don't know if you can see that, but it would be cool if it showed up. Oh, I hope that showed up. That would have been so cool. Not don't land on my head, but that would have been nice to see. Yeah, there was a spider up there. It was crawling up. But yeah, another place that we liked that we don't. Oh, I know it's outrageous. It is. It is outrageous. I mean, they charge at the buffet for at Gun Lake Casino $50, regardless if you get it or not. But another place that we liked, and we have not had it in decades, there was one that we used to go to, but it's closed down. Big Boys. We don't have Big Boys anymore. Another place that we liked. We don't even have. Yeah, yeah. Our casino did too. Our casino did too. But at CBK, I don't know. I don't know why they call it like CBK, but you get what you pay for. And if I have it again, which I will, I'm going to take a picture of it. It was an omelet that had a sausage in it and whatever stuff in it, and it had sausage gravy on top. It was so good. Yeah, it was really, really good. Odie, Odie. Did you ever get your TV back?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it back on Wednesday.
Yep. Yep. I was worried because I'm not electronically. I am electronically challenged, and
Yeah, my
um,
dad is too.
they text me that the power was back on or something, and I went. It keeps saying no signal, no signal.
Yeah,
But just shortly after that, they said, well, go online and do this and that, and then I text them back. I don't have a computer.
no, we don't either.
No, and
Um,
I don't have internet.
yeah, we don't have it either, but we was at the casino and we came back and the power was on. So we're thinking that the power came on between 11:30 and
On
1
Saturday,
on Saturday. Yeah.
right, it did because I was at work and Emily texted me, "You have power. We have power now."
Yeah, so I think it came on between 11 and 1
Yeah,
cuz when we came home it was on.
right. But I still didn't have TV
Right.
until Wednesday.
Yep.
They had a bunch of trucks down here.
Oh yeah, they did.
That wire thing that was dangling, and there were major
Oh, I
issues
know.
down here. And so
Well, it was
I just kept pushing buttons on that phone or on that remote control thing, and all of a sudden, poof, it came on, and I went, "What do
yeah.
I do?"
Well, like I said, it was estimated of $4 million worth of damage, and it was an EF1 tornado. High speed winds was 110.
Right. Did you go in your basement?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Woody, here we sat and watched it on our couch.
Yeah. Well, hello there.
Oh,
Yeah, Odie.
we can eat some. You
Oh,
never know.
yeah.
Everybody likes animals.
Yeah. Well, hello
Say
there.
hello to
And how old are you?
6 years old. He'll be 7 in December.
Oh, that's right. That's my birthday.
In December? I thought it was in November.
No, you can. Oh, well, hello there, sweetheart.
Why? I had a thought in my head.
Well, hello. Oh, aren't you beautiful?
December what?
19.
Oh, he's the 8th. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't you beautiful? Oh, sweet.
Oh, don't bark, no bark, no bark. I make sure he doesn't bark at people.
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was scary though.
Yeah. You know, I was sitting on the couch. I didn't want to touch your phone. I was sitting on the couch, and the funny thing is, Patty and Carl were in the UP. And it was
Yeah.
after 7 o'clock at night. And I
Yeah.
just had said in my head, gosh, the sky looks really weird, like a weird yellow-green color.
Yeah, when they say, when you see green, you grab whatever you need.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
because this was my third tornado. That was my
Mhm.
dad's first.
Oh.
And 92, we had one almost touch down at Jupiter and Plainfield, but the
Correct.
first one that I saw was in Dodge City, Kansas.
Okay.
It's the coldest wind you'll ever feel in your life.
Really?
Forget blizzard winds.
Right? Sorry, he's gonna get behind you. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, I was sitting on that couch and watching TV, and all of a sudden the text came that Carl and Patty, grab Odie and get yourself down in the basement right now. The tornado is coming to our neighborhood, and just like that, it went right by. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't even have time to think,
Right.
and I just sat there and watched it.
Yeah, I was on a live stream and I didn't even have time to go. I just grabbed whatever I need. I grabbed the picture of our fence being
Yeah.
been repaired,
Yeah.
and then I just grabbed the flashlight and it
Yeah.
went off about 4 different times.
Oh, see, my generator kicks on, so I have
Yeah,
to.
because it went on, the siren went on 4 times.
Right, but then they don't lose power. Ruth and Kim never lost power.
Really?
Oh no, and Carol and Patty and all of Vineyard, they never lose power. It's us. We're on a different grid,
Yeah, we
and
are.
we all lose it. They never lose. Come on, come on.
Yeah, I guess they lost their power down there
Mhm.
at the middle house, and
All these people did.
yeah, our street was, you couldn't,
I know.
it was like insane.
I know. I'm saying that, gosh, here comes a semi-beer truck down our street. We never had, but he couldn't go that way.
Yeah, oh, I know.
He had to come up here, and then he had to go that way. He couldn't go up Route
Right.
because of all the wires dangling.
Yeah, if you went further down Rupert, there was like a great big huge tree.
Yeah, yeah. So,
And Dean Lake and Fort Marble was blocked off.
right,
They had like a great big fire truck.
right. So, I mean, they had to do what they had to do to get around.
Yeah.
So, say
Yeah,
hello.
it's
It's
nice.
nice. So, come on, we better keep walking. December 19th. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Oh, young girl.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be 52.
Yeah, I'll be 63 next month.
Oh my gosh.
Catching up to your dad.
Yeah, he'll be 86 in March.
March what?
March 11th.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's supposed to be hot next week, this coming week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Sorry about that. Was our neighbor. Sorry about that. That was our neighbor. I was talking to the neighbor lady next door, and next door with Odie, And I guess the pillbox was up in the UP fishing, and Carl and Patty are their names, and they called her, so like, get your butt downstairs. They told her that the power came back. Nobody on Vineyard lost their power. Nobody. And I guess she got the power back. I guess she told me it was between 11 and 1 when they got the power back. And she got the TV back the same time that we did. But nobody lost their power on Vineyard. And I guess sometime when we were gone or somewhere, like sleeping or something, we were doing something. I guess they had like a couple of great big beer trucks go down our street. But then I told her that it was like 110-mile-an-hour wind. She goes like, no. So, and she said, you guys go down to the basement. We said, yeah. I told her I was on like a live stream. And I just grabbed whatever I could. I snapped a picture and went to the basement. And I told her that the siren went off 4 times. She said, oh, I thought it only went off once. And I told her it went off 4 times. But she said that her generator was loud. But yeah, they got the TV back when we did. So, but yeah, and I told her, when you see green in the sky, grab whatever you need and go. And Odie is going to be 7.
Already?
Yeah, he's 6 now. But yeah, he's going to be, and she's going to be, she's going to be 63 next month.
63.
Yeah, and she had like a work shirt called Williams, something.
No, that's where she works part-time now.
Oh.
Over on the west side.
Well, sorry about that. I was just talking to our neighbor. I'm still going to keep it because I really don't have that much going on. Recap and whatnot. Yeah, it's getting sticky out there. But anyway, yeah, that's what we thought when we with the power came back on between 11 and 1. She said, I may just, man, I'm glad I went live. I just went live because I wanted to share the clouds that was here. I still have August for September because I really don't have that much going on. And I wasn't going to go live today, but I saw those clouds looking east, and I thought that everybody would like to see them. But if anybody hears my conversation with the neighbor, that's okay. I really don't care. I did a live stream. What was it? 2-3 years ago, and with the same thing. But anywho, I don't know who's still here, and apparently there's still a glitch with the blocking of people. Speaking of deodorant, I had to switch up my deodorant too, and I like Degree. But I had I think a type of a secret over it was over something. It was called by Secret, and it worked, and I really liked it. But with all of this heat that we've been having, I had to switch my deodorant, and I like Degree. It's like a spray, and it lasts for 72 hours. And another reason why I like it is like if you're like traveling someplace, like on a road trip or something, and you stink really bad from sweat and you want to go into like a store, you can just spray it under your pits or wherever that you need it. Um, and just go right in. And I'm very impressed with it. And then I got it about 3 months ago, and then I bought some Dove. But I haven't tried the Dove, but I do like the Degree scented because it's a spray and it's great. And I still use the Bath and Body Works. I think I got the two that are going to go are the Champagne Apple Honey and the Love, but I'm using the Mocha one. And then I'm going to use Vampire Blood, and then one of the colognes that I have, either the Victoria's Secret, or I might just do a little video out of it. It's hard coming up with ideas, you know. But when you're not doing all that much in September and you got August videos left, hey. And when you get busy, all you got to do is punch it in. And you know what? I found out that you can schedule your videos. Like if you like get busy and you can schedule it and you upload it at, let's say, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it'll come out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you get busy and you forget and it's out. So I've been doing that. I just started doing that last week since after the tornado. But yeah, I like the Degree. If It's called Degree, and it's a spray. And if you want me to show you, I would be more than happy to show it to you. I really don't have that much to do today. I really don't. Um, but if you want to see it, in fact, I might just show it to you. Why the hell not? I don't have anything going on. Hang on. Yeah, it's called and it's new. This is what I use. I'm not ashamed. I ain't got nothing better to do. This is new. It's called Degree Advanced. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's called Degree Advanced, and it's new. And it is 72-hour, and it is a dry spray, and it's called Sexy Intrigue, but that's the one that I used. But they also have sensitive skin one too. But yeah, it's yeah, like I don't dare take this on like an airplane, but if you're like um if it's like if you put on deodorant, let's say, and you're like in super, it's going to be super muggy next week. I think they're saying Tuesday and Wednesday it's supposed to be in the 90s. But if you have like a little pick me up thing, you can just pick up a Degree. But this is what I'm using now. I use it was called Outlast. The one by Secret, it was called Outlast. And then after this Degree, I'm going to try the Dove, and then I'll go back to Degree, and then I'll use the Dove because, like I said, even with with it being hot and women go through this menopause, and one of the things is body odor, you have to switch your deodorants so that way your body doesn't get used to it. You know what I mean? But enough about hygiene. But anyway, yeah, we are enjoying the nice weather. I finally got um, I finally finished up that movie. What was it? Wednesday or Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. And then I watched finally Machete Kills. That was pretty good. But anyway, I am so surprised that uh, you know what? This is what I like. I mean, it's nice to have like a whole bunch of people in, but I like it when there's like one person in it because I mean when there's like so many people coming in, it's so hard to get to know each and every person because they're like in a chat. But if I get like one or two people, it's a lot more easier to help me get to know the person and get to know the people in my chats. So for the one or two people that are in here, thanks, because I get more likes this way, and it helps me get to know people, get to know me, and it helps me to get to know my audience. Oh yeah, October is my favorite month as well because first of all, Halloween, and the first day of fall this year is September, and yeah, September 23rd. Clowns are us. Hello, thank you for sharing. Thank you. And how I think Halloween this year is going to be, and for all the gaming channels, I get a lot of gaming channels come in. I don't stream games. This is what you get. I'm doing really, really well. How are you? Yeah, this is me. Yeah, this is me. And how are you? How are you, sir? And how's your summer been? Has it been really, really good? I would have to say, yeah, I'm just chilling, not doing all that much, really. Um, um, oh, this Clowns Are Us. This summer has been hot due to multiple reasons. Number one, we get summer humidity besides the point. But with the smoke from the Canadian wildfires, we've had a lot of ozone action days. So, and so many, in fact, that now if we have any ozone action days, you have to pay for it because it ran out of the system. But oh my gosh, what was it? 3 weeks ago, it was 91 one day, and the dew point was 72, and it felt like 107. Now the following day, it was 92. Dew point was 73, and it felt like 110. But the hottest I've ever felt was in 2004 when me and my dad we went to Vegas. And like those little air pockets, like when you get off the plane to get into McCarran or any other airport, they have like that little air pocket. And it's never been hotter since. The hottest I've ever felt is 125. And that was back in 2004, back in my 30s. Yeah. But yeah, I would have to say this has been, I would call this the long, hot summer for 2023. And the sound of the year. So you must live in the South. I get a lot of people from the South in my streams. I get them from Louisiana, Florida, East Coast. I get a lot more from the East Coast. Oh, you're from Georgia? Yes, it is insane. Speaking of which, how did you handle did Georgia get any rain from the hurricane from Florida? I heard this is where I heard it hit because we just had like EF1 tornado. It'll be 2 weeks on Thursday since we had it, and I heard that the hurricane hit Tampa Bay, Perry area. That's what I was told. Oh, South Georgia. Okay, I just thought that you would, because with some hurricanes and tornadoes, you can be far away and get blowback. Because that's what we get. I live in Michigan. And if we have like bad storms and everything that are up north and the winds, we can get like the winds will hit it just right and we'll get a little bit of rain from a blowback from a storm in the northern. So you got like little rain but not enough. Oh man. I know how that is. I think the next time that we are going to get rain is probably sometime next week, I think. Like I said, we're just slowly getting back to reality. You know what I mean? There's still things. The apps are a little sticky, and the internet's a little bit sticky yet, but from the storm and whatnot. So yeah, there's a stream that I go to in the early afternoon, and I can be on there for like 15, 20 minutes, and by the time I get back on, the stream is over. It was a pain in the butt yesterday. Oh my god. I mean, I was on the same stream and I was on there for like 15 minutes. I was just lurking and it was slow. And I did not get the internet back till right around 4:30. And yeah, it's been like touch and go. Yeah, I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, actually, home of Gerald R. Ford, University of Michigan, go blue. But yeah, because we can get weather systems from the Yankee Clipper, which is from, I live towards the west. You can get it from the Green Bay area to the west, Milwaukee, and from the southwest, Chicago. Go through a storm and have those three merge. Not fun. And we was smart. And you know what? We was smart. This is your first time here, but we used to have a tree on the bank, and it was August the 24th, 1 year to the day, and it was all cleaned up on the 27th, 28th. We had that big tree taken down. If we would have had that tree up, it would have been a lot more damage. It could have gone into the street. It could have, and with the wind, and we kind of had like a little bit of a blowback, it would have landed on the roof of the garage, or because I think we were getting it by multiple directions. It was southwest, I know for a fact, but it was kind of like more towards Grand Haven. Wait, yeah, Grand Haven area. Muskegon's a little bit more west, but like the Grand Haven, Saugatuck area. And the tree could have gone either three directions. And 1 year to the day, we had the EF1 tornado with 110-mile-an-hour winds. And that was the smallest thing that we did. Because if it could have landed the wrong way, who knows what could have happened. And same thing with the tree out front, which we don't have anymore. And the only thing that we got damaged was the fence, and that was replaced when it was a lot cooler out. Because after the storm, it was still very, very sticky. Clowns are us. In case you don't know what my name is, it's Kerry Knauf. That's my actual name. So, but for first time people in here, like I said, I don't stream games, but I do have a lot of the gaming community come in because I support the gaming community. The communities that I support are the gaming community and the slot community for gambling. But I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. And the gaming community that know me, I'm called Granny because I'm a lot older than the people that come in. I'm not saying how old, but let's just say this. I remember um, Grease when it came out, and I'll leave it at that. That'll kind of like give you my age, but yeah, I. What do you guys think? And this is my opinion. What do you guys think of the Alien and DVD? I think it's fabulous. And I really, really liked, this will give my age away bad, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I can understand they changed the facts around from the original movie, but you get the point. And the original movie came out in 1974. Mhm. And I really, really liked the touches of it, and I'll tell you why. For Leatherface, and they must have scanned, and they must have watched the original because then they paid homage to the original Leatherface, and I really, really wished that the cast that are still alive. Yes, that's why I'm talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game because I've seen it, and I because people that are young enough that have seen the most current ones. I'm one of the ones that's seen the original one originally. I just gave my age away. But anyway, I have noticed little homages to the different ones, and they really, really, really watched and they studied. They got the plans. They must have talked to the people, the original owners of the house. Oh, yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. They must have talked to the original owners. They must have talked to the people that run it now. And when I say run it now, because it's still the house still exists. That the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. Get a load of this. Is an actual bread and breakfast now. Yeah, and they still have it. The transformation of that place is absolutely beautiful. But they used the original house. So they must have talked to the previous owners or the family that usually, and they scanned the original movie. They changed the plot around a little bit, but you know it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I guess I heard a rumor. I think he's still alive, I think. John Larroquette. He's so engrossed into because he did the narration. But I really, really wish that and that probably they did, because they would probably ask for like their memories, their input, and everything. But I really wish, and I think they did, um, because if you watch the first, which is from 1974, and you watch the 3D one, which is in 2013, I think, it's a continuation of 74. The one thing to me that hurt the franchise, in my opinion, of course, they made up for it, obviously. They waited too long from 1974 until they made it again in 81, 82. So, what I did was watched, and I can't believe I did this. I watched the 74, and then I watched, of course, I've seen them all except for like the Netflix stuff, but I watched the narrations of John Larroquette, and then I watched that. But the reason why I say, and of course, Bill Moseley's in it, and he played Chop Top. Don't let that throw you off, because the original Leatherface is in it. And if you've seen the 1974, he did a thing with his tongue, and he shows that, and you know exactly that's Gunnar Hansen is his name, and he's in it. And the lady who plays the young daughter's grandmother, that's Marilyn Burns. She played Sally Harvestide in the original 74. Here's where it gets bittersweet. They're both gone now. They they're both deceased. They passed away. So, and I really, really hoped that they seen the character development of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But yeah, the lady that plays the younger mother, grandmother, is Marilyn Burns, and she played Sally Harvestide. The guy who played Franklin, he's no longer um, no longer with us, but I hope that they got to the preview the game of it, and everything. But yes, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre house is a bed and breakfast. I'm not ashamed. It'll be 50 years since watching horror films. And from then, I lost track in 1984 on how many I've watched. But yeah, I'm a horror fan aficionado. My favorite horror actor is, of course, Vincent Price. And then I love the Hammer House of Horrors. And in case you don't know, all of them are passed on. And I just found out that Veronica Carlson, she passed away on February of last year. She was the Hammer House of Horrors. I think um, something court. I think she's still alive yet, but yeah, all of them are gone now. Christopher Lee passed away in 2016, and October the 25th. And it was so like Vincent. If you don't know Vincent Price, he was an artist, and he was a chef, a cook, and it'll be 30 years since his passing. And Peter Cushing, he's gone. He's passed away in early 1990s. So yeah, and both Vincent Price's kids are still alive. Christopher Lee only had one daughter. She's still alive. She'll be 60. Bella Lugosi's son is still alive. I can't believe he's that old, but man, he'll be 84. And William Henry Pratt, which is his real name, is Boris Karloff, and Sarah Jane Karloff is still alive, and she will be 84 on her actual dad. She was born on her dad's birthday, so, which is November 30th. Don't ask me how I know. I've been a fan. Frankenstein was the big that made me into the human that I am today. But all of them are cremated. In case you want to know what happened to who, what happened to who, what happened to who, they're all cremated. But anyway, for my favorite horror film, I would have to go by genre. And I remember a little off topic, but this was Formation of the Wolf. That I think 79, 80. Yeah, I remember all the. It was like a holy moment, like when you seen it. But then you watch like the underworld movies, vampire werewolves, and they took some of that out. They got inspired from American Werewolf because you can see, I'm that old, but of that. But yeah, I love horror films, classic horror films, like I just mentioned. But I did hear that Saw 10 is between, if you want to know how it is in the franchise, I did not see Spiral. I don't know how that fits in, but as far as Saw 10, it's between 1 and 3. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I have not seen Spiral or 10 yet. But I did see the new trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's. And it should be interesting how they got the PG-13 rating. But normally it's Dead by Daylight. But the Alien, okay, I'm going to say that. I remember when the Alien movies came out. Oh, God, I'm old, kid. Wow. Yeah, I can, but I don't think they can do it. The only way that they can top themselves, and the map would be freaking sick. It would be incredible. If they can do it, Jason Voorhees with the map, I would say why not do it, because I think it's sometime early next year you won't be able to get it. And it's a shame because every time, God, I wish he would come back and just stream. Oh man, Ike the douche, how the hell are you? But yeah, because they won't have the Friday the 13th. And yes, I remember all of them. I'm old. But let's just say I'll give my year away. I was born the year Maggie May came out. Okay. I'll be okay. I'm going to be 52 by the end of the year. But yep, there's my age. But anyway, that would be, in my opinion, the only way that they could do it. And I wished, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Nicolas Cage, but I thought when they would bring Nicolas Cage into DVD, he would be Renfield. I may be on to something. Oh, that. Oh, oh. Universal Whores, Dead by Daylight. Hmm. No, that won't work because Bella Lugosi Jr. and Universal and Sarah Jane own the rights, but that's just a dream of mine. But that would be the only way that they would top themselves. But everything that I've said about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is true. I will admit, the one that I did not like was called Leatherface. It was good, but it just focused on the hospital too much, and it just enough on that piece of crap. But yes, I am Kerry Knauf. Welcome to my channel. You never know when I'm gonna post. Let me see. A little bit about myself, I guess. I was born in the 70s. Such fun times. But anyway, gosh, it's not even 11 o'clock yet. Don't know what I'm going to be doing today. Probably just chilling out and relaxing. I'm surprised that I have not buffered. Must be the internet's getting better. Yeah, watch around 1:30 and it'll crash like it did yesterday. Oh my god. But been seeing has any in the state of Michigan, we have been getting a lot of dragonflies. This summer will be known as the Canadian wildfires, mugginess, sound of the year, chainsaws. Yeah, every once in a while, it's been like it'll be 2 weeks on Thursday, but every once in a while, you'll still hear a chainsaw. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad that I went live. Hey, Blood Dragoon, how are you? Yeah, sorry about that yesterday, but my internet seems to crash a lot when you're on. Yeah, I don't know why. It always crashes when you're on. I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. I'm just chilling out and relaxing, and it's all good. Yeah, thanks. But it pisses me off though because, like I said, like yesterday, I'm going like I'm on your stream having fun, and the next thing I knew, the internet goes out, and I don't get it back until like around 4:30 yesterday. So, like I said, I could be on your stream, and then you don't see me. You know why? Because the internet is still kind of glitchy yet, and I'm not the only one. I was talking to my neighbor earlier in this live stream. I hope nobody heard it, but that's okay if you did. But I guess people still have a glitchy internet. So if you don't see me for like a few minutes and all of a sudden, oh shit, I can't help it. Yeah, the internet was a but yep. So everybody is just chilling out. Yeah, I just thought I would go live because the clouds earlier today was absolutely outstanding, and I just thought I would show it to everybody and whatnot. And yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling out and relaxing. That's about it. I really don't have that much going on today. I'm just gonna upload another August video and whatnot. Just chilling out and relaxing. Don't have to put out the trash until Tuesday because tomorrow is Labor Day, but other than that, that is pretty much it. Earlier in the live stream, we was just a few minutes ago. We were talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game and the detail of it. It's the detail. I mean, I've seen it. It just amazes me that the technology in the games that we have is incredible. It's like you're you're playing a game, but it also feels like you're watching a movie at the same time. And I remember when games came out, and and I remember the first video game, and that was Pong. And the '80s, some of the games, oh my god! And of course, that's what we had. But nowadays, and you look back on it, oh, that's not so bad. But when you're 12, 13 years old, it was pretty. Case in point, oh my gosh, who remembers the ET game? Probably the only person. And oh, they had a Friday the 13th game. Oh, horrible. But let me tell you, Atari was the shit. Atari, I had Atari and PlayStation 1, but oh my gosh, it's only 10:45. It does. It looks like you're watching them. It almost like you're playing it, but you rather like you forget that you're playing a video game because it's so lifelike, like you're actually watching a movie. You know, it's like incredible. It's like if you ever get a chance to go to somebody's stream and watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, and if you kind of like know the history of the franchise, you would notice like the little bits of detail. It's like what's iconic to me. And yes, at that bed and breakfast, they still have that steel door. The house is actually a bed and breakfast. No shit. But they paid attention to it. And to me, of course, Leatherface is iconic. But what really sticks out to me, because I've seen it, it'll be 50 years next year since I've seen it, and I've watched. Because it's my first ever blood and gutter one I ever saw. The first scary one was Frankenstein. And when I saw the steel, there must have been horror fans that really, really love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game franchise because the detail that they put into it, blood, sweat, and tears into it. Because everybody gets excited because they're like playing in the game. But as an outsider looking in and going like, oh hey, I remember that from such and such, or I remember this from such and such and such and such. And they really paid the homage to the original Leatherface, Gunnar Hansen. They really, really did. God rest his soul. But yes, he passed away. So did Marilyn Burns, who played Sally Harvestede. But if you really want a kick, watch the 74 one and then watch the 3D movie. And they actually, it gave me the chills when I recently watched it a few months ago. And it really gave me the chills and how detailed in it. Bill Moseley's in it, but he played Chop Top in part 2. So don't let that throw you off. But Gunnar Hansen is in it. And you can tell that it's Gunnar Hansen because like I said, he used to do a thing with his tongue. And I thought, it was bittersweet because I felt that it would be the last time I would see Gunnar Hansen pay homage to. And I was right. When I seen Marilyn Burns, who plays the young daughter's grandmother, and I seen her, I felt the same way again. It came, even though that she played Sally Harvestede in the first one, it was nice to have her do the Texas Chainsaw one more time. And yeah, they're both gone now. So was the guy who played Franklin. So, like I said, they that game is near and dear to my heart because that's what the one of the main things that made me into the person that I am today. And like I said, it'll be 50 years since my first horror film. It was a different time. I was young, but it was a different time back then, folks. But yeah, they really, really studied that game. They studied it. To me, it's a masterpiece. Another game that I really, really like. But and they should make it into a movie though. It is, and the music is great. It's the current Final Fantasy that's out. I think that is done incredibly. That to me, that's another movie in and out of itself. But man, if you go back to the history of the video games up until now, it's like you're watching a film. It's a game, but like I said, go into other people's streams and like yourself, like people stream. Like go to somebody else's stream and be an outsider looking in, and you feel like you're watching a movie. It's like a video game movie escape from the world BS. And just kind of like, it's incredible. Well, back then when I was a kid, the Atari games were good and Nintendo was great. But it's the details are stunning, regardless if it's a horror film or science fiction or Ripperoo or any of those types of games. I go to a gaming channel every once in a while that games the classics, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to see. It's good to go wiki, 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 old school. It's great to go old school. It really is. And whatnot. In fact, I was listening to, after I got off a stream, I was on a Texas Chainsaw Massacre stream. I'm going like, hey, I don't feel like going to bed. So I have not heard his music in a long time. And I was wondering, whatever happened to Alan Jackson? So I watched some Alan Jackson videos last night, and it was hot and sticky. So I finally fell asleep a little after 11. Last night I had some cinnamon Cheerios this morning, so that was good. Yeah, it's just going to be like a lazy day, but whatnot. But that's the history of the Texas Chainsaw. But even the one that it was kind of like remade, but it was kind of different. The guy who played Sheriff Hoyt, and you might know him as the drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. I thought that he did a darn good job. God rest his soul. But I can't think of his name offhand, but I thought he played a great Sheriff Hoyt. But that's in a whole different ballgame. But yeah. So what's everybody? I hope I didn't bore anything to death because, like I said, I remember a lot of movies. But I hope I didn't bore anybody to death. But I mean, it's great to go to other gamers' streams, and even though that you're streaming on like your own stream and you're being like professional, but you just want to like cry out as a kid, and go like, oh shoot, I remember this, I remember that. It's good to do that. Like, so what if you're like in your 50s like me and if you want to act like you're 10? Who cares? I mean, in a world full of chaos, and if that brings you joy, or hearing a song on the radio that you haven't heard in 30 some odd years and it takes you back to like when you're like in your 20s. In this day and age, and if that's what brings you a little bit of joy from your problems, so what? And if people don't like it, tough crap. Just be you. I mean, I take shit because I have August videos for September and there's nothing current. And I take a lot of crap for that. But you know what? It's good to overshoot sometimes because, life comes first and you don't have anything current to shoot. So what? You just put it up there and shoot it. Like today, I didn't have that much going on. So I figured, like, well, I would go live and not go live for a while, even though that I got a lot of stuff for you guys. But regardless if it's like a movie or a song that only lasts for like 3 minutes, if that movie that lasts for like 2 hours is like a vacation from the world full of chaos, or a song that's only like 3 minutes or so, and if you want to act like a dork and act like a kid for 3 minutes or an hour and a half, regardless of what age you are, do it because life is too short, and with everything that's been going on in the world, just do it. It's like one of my favorite comedians, God rest her soul. She said, and I quote, "Laughter is a vacation from your problems." R.I.P. Joan Rivers. But I never had a chance to see her. I wish I did. Don Rickles, I did. But in all seriousness, I don't mean to get deep or serious or anything, but I feel like I've known you guys well enough. I don't know who the last two people are in here, but if streaming is your escape, or just do what you want to do. Life is too short, and like I said, in a world full of chaos, do what you got to do. I mean, like, put out a song. It's like I heard a song that I have not heard. This was like a few months ago, that I have not heard, and since elementary school and in the 70s, and I have not heard that in a long time. And I wondered if they had it on YouTube, and I looked it up, and I was like brought back to a kid again for 3 minutes, and it just took the edge off. Who remembers the song um, "Popcorn" by Hot Butter, or is it just me? Probably just me. But it just took me back. It's like, get out of reality for a little bit. I mean, just go someplace and just like chill, or just like be outside. Anything to take the edge off of stress. I mean, I'm not preaching to the choir or anything, but these, for the newcomers that are in my streams, these are kind of like topic conversations that we tend to have. It can be funny, it can be serious. I did another 18 plus when I reached my 2K for the first time. It's the fourth time now. But you never know what type of conversations we'll be having. We could talk about horror films. The only things that I will not allow are politics, because I'm the opposite of of the one that's in the White House now, and I'll leave it at that. But and religion. Other than that, as long as we don't get like too filthy or too dark, you know. But yes. Any other topics of conversation that you would like to have? I feel like this is a very, very extremely laid back day. And just chill, or everybody's just getting on their way to do things. And yeah, I'll probably take like a chill day today and whatnot. Probably listen to some music and whatnot. But the and I'm open to discussion just as long as it doesn't go like too. I'll let you know if it goes like too dark. But as long as we don't get into politics or religion or any of that or drama. But yeah, this has been. I don't want to hold anybody too up, but I feel like this is one of my favorite live streams, and I've been live streaming for long time. Oh my gosh, have you ever done this? And I only have done it like maybe twice. Have you ever? I forgot how I titled. I'm sure that I can find it. But have you ever gone back into your archives and see how much growth from your first live stream to your current live stream, on how much growth you've accomplished? I did that this year, and then I did it what was it, a few years ago when I was recovering from my hysterectomy surgery, and because I couldn't do anything. So it's amazing on how much um, growth, and I would say maturity. Well, I mean, like we can have fun and giggle and laugh and all that, but it's like so much growth has taken place. I know that I have made a lot of crappy videos in my beginning, and I just found those. What was it? A few months ago. But it's good to look back on the history of the growth and see what you know, and go like, oh, I should redo that again or do this again and all that. So, and I made this. What the hell? Oh my gosh, it's 11:02 already. But it's good to go through your work and see like, oh, I haven't done that in a while. Oh, I haven't done this. And I'm going to try and do some more night stuff. And after the August videos that I come out with, who knows what I'm going to be recording. But I do have some ideas. I have some like movie star stuff. But anyway, I don't want to keep everybody on all day, and I got to take something for my throat because my throat's getting a little scratchy. I've noticed that when I talk for like too long. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming. This was a little pop up live. I wasn't doing anything today, but I wasn't going to go live. But I seen these clouds that are on here earlier in the live that I go like, oh my gosh, I have to go live and show this. But I want to thank everybody for coming in. You know who you are. If you hear my conversation with the neighbor, that's fine because that happened about 2-3 years ago and whatnot. And I'm Kerry Knauf. Welcome to my channel. You don't know what videos I'm going to be putting out. You never know in my live stream what I'm going to do or talk about next. I tend to do private vlog videos when I don't have enough room on my phone, and I still have a few of those from August that I have left. Um, you never know what I'm going to be shooting, but I just want to thank everybody for coming, and I will see you on the next live. I don't know when that's going to be, but I am Kerry Knauf, and I'll see you on the YouTube streets. And for the newcomer that came in, Clowns Are Us, I'm Kerry Knauf. You never know what you're going to get. But thank you for coming in and spending some of your Labor Day time with me. I am Carrie, your host, and I will see everybody next time. Take care. Life's too short. Take some time to smell the roses and slow your life down in a world full of chaos. And I'll see everybody next time. Bye. Much love, much respect, love to one another, and treat yourself the way you want to be treated. I am Kara Knauf, and I will see you on the next live. Thank you.